Hello and good morning from Budapest! We arrived late last night and yeah, this is a very last minute trip. I booked it kind of on my lunch break in the early hours of Wednesday morning when it was on nights, so I just thought, why not? You know, we might have only just got back from Disney, but for the first time ever I'm being paid, and COVID is, I mean, not over, but making life easier now, so yeah, let's just come and enjoy it. So we've not actually got too much planned yet. We've got a walking tour that we're walking to now. What?
The looks you're getting are very different from Disney. Yeah, a walking tour that we're going to now. But apart from that, I kind of just have a vague idea of what it is that I want to do. So yeah, let's see how we go. This is one of the main streets near where we're staying. I can't actually tell you the name of it. But Adrian thinks it looks like O'Connell Street in Dublin, which is very random given that they're two completely different halves of Europe. But yeah, it's quite cool. We've nipped into a shop quickly to get something to drink. We're trying to work out how much the alcohol is. Is it really that cheap? I think that's a fiver, or just a little over a fiver.
A fiver for a vodka. It's not bad. And you were saying the beers are like €1. In the bakery section, we're just trying to decide what to get. Adrian was looking at this, I was like, I just don't think that looks good. Waffles with strawberry fillings. I might get a little pan of chocolat.
It's not like that.
There's over there.
Oh, do you want to try and say that?
Yes, I'll just point. So we've stopped at the shop and managed to get some breakfast. We've got, I don't know, some little pastry dishes that look like they might be chocolate. Not actually sure what they are, but we'll try. And Adrian's got a waffle-leany milka bar. And yeah, we're about to go and start our tour, so hopefully it should be good.
H&M sounds very fancy.
Yeah, so apparently over there is like the prettiest and the biggest H&M in the world. This is, sorry, a statue of one of the Hungarian revolutionary poets. Very cool. And then, oh, the pigeons. That H&M is the biggest in the world, and it's an old bank, so apparently it's really beautiful inside. So yeah.
Everywhere, isn't it?
Yeah, they have Hard Rock cafes everywhere. But yeah, we're in like a little square, but it's super cool. Here we are, we're at the banks of the Danube. Up there is Gellert Hill, which is by a tram stop here. And then there is Buda Castle. And just over there is the Chain Bridge.
How are you finding the walking tour?
Good. How are you?
Good, very good.
Adrian's getting some pictures. But yeah, the walking tour is really good. It's really interesting. We've learned a lot so far.
Yeah, I think we should do one wherever we go from now on.
Yeah, no, definitely.
We learn more about
the city.
I don't have to read.
Yeah, no, it's really good to have someone tell you all about it and someone from the place. But the Chain Bridge is actually under reconstruction at the moment, because apparently it's made entirely out of like bicycle chains, and it erodes and...
To run into Starbucks to get something to warm up.
Go on then. No, I'm good. Are you actually gonna go?
No.
Okay. But yeah, it's made out of bicycle chains, and it just, yeah, it needs to be completely redone, so we can't walk across it. But yeah, and hopefully we'll go and actually get to see Buda Castle in a bit, but definitely recommend a walking tour. It's really interesting. We've finished our tour and we've come in that H&M that I mentioned earlier because it's so cold. We are looking for some gloves and a hat, and then we're gonna go get something really warm to eat. Yeah.
My hands hurt still.
Yeah, I know, it was freezing, that's why I couldn't film much, but yeah, it's we definitely should have wrapped up a bit warmer.
This is homeware.
This is homeware. I can't find hats. It's all summer stuff. I don't need a cap. I need hats and gloves. Wow, look at this section. This bit's super cool. The tile in the floors and the glass windows and all the ceiling. Amazing. Okay, so H&M was a disaster and had nothing warm. It was all summer dresses and swimsuits and everything like that. And that's not what we need. So we're gonna go and try Zara, and if not, we'll just give up and go and get something warm to eat. Are you gonna tell us what you've got?
Some sort of chocolate liqueur.
Adrian's got some sort of chocolate liqueur, and I've just gone for a hot chocolate. Hot chocolate to warm me up. Lunchtime. I've gone for beef stew with dumplings, and Adrian's gone very traditional with a goulash soup. Got to get some pictures for the gram. Come on, try it, let's see what you think. Oh, we are back at the hotel room for a little rest. I have done my absolute best through the day, and yeah, the whole having no sleep after nights yesterday has just kind of caught up with me. So I think the plan is to just get a couple of hours sleep, and then we can head out again and go to Fisherman's Bastion or like Buda Castle or something that we were planning. And then we have a river cruise of the Danube booked tonight to see all the sights at night and all lit up and everything. It's meant to be absolutely amazing. So that's the plan. We're staying at the Smart Hotel in Budapest. I will give you a very quick room tour. It's just been cleaned, so it's not looking too bad, even though it's a little bit lived in. So let me show you. You come in, you come in here. And there is a little hook for the coat. In fact, we've not got the best lighting. Let's.
No.
You come in here.
This video, it must be known that you ruined the lighting.
Yes, we have a whole mood lighting situation on. That's why I looked blue a minute ago. And I've put it on so that we can see the room better. And someone's not happy.
It takes me ages to figure out how to put it back on.
I'll figure it out, don't worry. Right. You come in here, it's a nice full-length mirror. I did my makeup in it this morning, and a little coat hanger where you can hang your coats. To the left, there is the wardrobes with plenty of hanging space, cupboards, and a little safe, which is super useful, of course. It's really weird room keys. Like, I have never seen a room key like this. It just slots in. Yeah, very unique. Then you come straight into the bathroom. We have a lovely rainfall shower. Really nice shower. Just toilets, the sink. Lots of space to put makeup and things. And again, the mirror. And then you come round, and here is the bed. It's a really good sized bed. Hello. With two separate duvets on, which was very nice actually. We have...
Mattresses.
Oh, is it two separate mattresses? I didn't realise.
They do it in all European countries so that couples can pick what they prefer.
Yeah, keep away from you. We have... We have a little couple of seats with a bar. Well, not a bar, but it has teas and coffees and things. And here is the TV, which connects up to Netflix. It's actually really quite funny because somebody has left their Netflix logged in. Clearly the last people that stayed here, and we couldn't figure out how to add our account, how to like log out and add our account. So if you are Ina, I'm really sorry, we're currently just watching Bridgerton on your Netflix. Hope that's okay. Then there's a little desk, oops, focus. There is a little desk area. Down here is the mini bar, which isn't included. They like tally up how much you have used and charge you on the exit. There's little plug sockets, so we did have to bring our adapters. Luckily, I remembered to throw them in last minute. And then when you open, oops, the windows up, there's a lovely view. There's a little park down there and a lovely view of the streets. Look how beautiful the buildings are. They're all really, is it a classical, a neoclassical style?
You're pulling from the walking tour.
I am pulling from the walking tour, but absolutely beautiful. Oh, so...
Hello and welcome to Budapest Day 2.
I mean, technically it's day 1. Yesterday was the travel day. Hello and welcome to Budapest! So... Oh, yeah, we're shattered now. But we'll tell you a little bit about our morning and what we did. So, we went on a walking tour. I think...
That's all we've done.
That's all we've done. I'm just trying to think of the name of the company because they were really, really good. We'd definitely recommend going with them. The tour guide was lovely, spoke, it was really good English and perfect English, and it was really interesting, loads of facts and everything. It's funny it was really funny because yesterday we were talking about what we expected Budapest to be like, and I said I didn't expect it to look like this. I was like, to me this looks like Paris. The buildings look like what Paris I would think of. And then today he was telling us that actually they're meant to look like Paris. There was apparently a great flood in like 1848 that just like washed everything away, and they had to rebuild it all, and the architect that designed it went to Paris and looked at the buildings there and modelled them after that. So I was like, that's so funny that I said I thought this looked like Paris. One sec, where is the... So I booked it on freetour.com, and the tour provider is called Hostel Culture Experience Limited. It's a completely free tour, and you at the end just give them a tip however much you want or think is reasonable. And there wasn't any pressure. He just put like his money belt on the floor and said, you know, if you want to leave something, do. But so we did, and it was wonderful. Would really recommend. We learned so many interesting facts and things that we hadn't even, you know, knew about. Really, really enjoyed it. After the walking tour, we were quite chilly, so we headed into more like the shopping districts, which you'll have seen, and tried to look for hats and gloves, and all it is summer clothes, and that is definitely not what we need right now. So we were freezing, so we headed to, it was called Cafe Anna, and got some food. I got the beef stew with dumplings, and it was lovely. It was really, really yummy, really warmed me up, and I really enjoyed it. And you went very traditional, didn't you?
Yep. And
you got the goulash.
Mm-hmm.
Or goulash. What did you think of the goulash?
Very unique taste. It was definitely more like a soup, like he said it was meant to be.
Yeah.
He said most places don't actually put much water in with it, but it was definitely, there was a lot of water.
Yeah.
And it tasted really good.
It was good, it was unique, wasn't it? Apparently they have loads of paprika in it.
But in Budapest, paprika means anything that's not pepper.
Yeah, anything that's not pepper. Black pepper is
paprika.
It's paprika. Yeah. And then after that I was absolutely shattered, so I said let's head back and sleep, because if we keep forcing ahead now I'm not going to enjoy it. And it started to rain, and the most embarrassing thing that ever happened, I absolutely stacked it. There was this little grid on the floor that must have been like a few millimeters raised, and I was just not paying attention and fell absolutely arse over tits.
I have to take a second not to laugh.
Thanks, thanks, that's really kind.
I didn't think it would help the situation.
It really wouldn't have. It hurt. I scraped all my knees and hands and hip, and my coat is now absolutely filthy.
We can wipe it off.
So, yeah, that was embarrassing, that happened, but it's fine. And we've got the tram back.
We did.
So we're staying in the, it's called Smart Hotel, and it's the Pest part of Budapest, because it's pronounced Budapest. He was very clear about that this morning. Do you always find that after you go away somewhere? Is it just me? You learn how to pronounce a place properly and you want to pronounce it like that, but I feel like you sound like such a douche if you go back to the UK, Because like Nepal is Nepal and Qatar is Qatar and now Budapest is Budapest. But like I feel like
Bangalore is Bengaluru
Bengaluru
or something like that.
That's what I mean. I feel like you can't start using it when you go back to the UK because it's like, oh, I've been on my gap year. But yeah.
As long as you don't correct people, I think you're fine.
So you think I can say, I've been to Budapest?
Yeah, but if you go, that's not how you say Budapest, it's actually Budapest.
I don't know.
You sound like a dick.
Oh.
And more importantly, I have a food review.
Yes.
We went to Lidl and I bought many of the goods from the country. I highly recommend these.
What are they called?
I have not got a clue, I can't read the writing on them.
Tezjuti?
Tezjuti. They taste fantastic, they're very tasty.
Anything else that you highly recommend?
I picked 2 random pastries from the Lidl bakery section, and I thought this was chocolate. So you can see this
looks like
here.
chocolate.
I'm pretty sure it's sweetened raisin.
Oh. The fact it's half eaten with Adrian is never a good sign. No, thank you. I'm good.
Taste the black
I'd rather not. I'm really full. That stew was so filling, but really good.
I'm pretty sure it's crushed up nuts or something mixed with raisin. So I would not recommend that. And then I got this thing. You have a look at that there. So you can see it's quite a strange little thing. The main way I can describe all this food is it just tastes weird.
Weird.
I can't identify any of the tastes. So I'm pretty sure it's all nut based because I don't eat stuff with nuts in it usually.
No. That doesn't look like it to me. My chocolate pastry from this morning was really, really good that we ate on the start of the tour.
Oh, and I got Fran some chocolate eggs to cheer up for falling over.
Yeah.
And they taste rotten.
I can't believe you nearly laughed at me.
Yeah, I was laughing when you fell.
That's so mean. It really hurt.
Yeah, I thought you might have actually hurt yourself because you're the most unathletic person ever. So I thought the fall actually might have done a lot of damage. You're just not athletic.
Thanks.
I thought your bones might break because you're just not used to taking impact.
Okay, just stop. Just stop.
Just go like...
Okay. Anywho.
Tonight, the plan is, because it's -6 degrees.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Is to wear my fleece under this jumper.
Yeah, I'm gonna put clothes on under this jumper.
And maybe tie some clothes around my hands.
Yeah, the lack of gloves is a serious problem. So, anywho, let's get a couple of hours sleep and we'll see what...
for 2 hours?
Well, you know what I mean. We'll reassess where we're up to and see you in a bit. Bye. Oh, mood lighting's back. Oh, I didn't show you that. The hotel is completely, like the room is completely controlled by an iPad that does all the lights and the aircon and the cleaning and the towels and everything. It's quite cool. So Adrian had an absolute field day playing with it last night. I was on it for ages. I've said we're not getting one in the future because you'll just prat about constantly. Oh, anywho. I keep saying anywho. That's my new word. Anywho. Yoo-hoo. See you in a bit. Bye.
Bye.
We've had a snooze and have layered right up. I've got multiple layers on under this to heat up. And we're going to head back out and go to Fisherman's Bastion, which hopefully should be free entry for just like the general admission. I think you can pay more to go up in the tallest tower, but just for general admission.
You can't go in.
Why is it shut?
Yeah, do you want to go in?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to have to do it all a different day then.
Why? It closes at 10 PM.
Yeah, the outside does.
Oh.
Everything closes at 6.
Okay, so maybe we'll not be going in, but we'll see. We can go and look at it from the outside and have a wander around.
What's the inside?
I don't actually know, we'll see. But yeah, lovely and wrapped up. And I've had to make a very unfortunate executive decision. It's really sad. Do you want to see? So, I brought these lovely grey glittery socks to be my bed socks. It'll focus. Yeah. And I've had to put them on. And I know, I'm well aware of how stupid I look. Yeah, I am very much the kind of person I cannot cope with being cold. So, I don't really care. I'll just look stupid and be lovely and warm. Let's see what I look like in the big mirror. Here we are in the big mirror. I feel like when my jeans are down, it doesn't actually look too bad.
No, put them down fully. No, your left one is rolled off.
Yeah, no, it's just... Yeah.
Yeah, no, that doesn't look that bad.
That doesn't look too bad.
Look,
that's okay, that will do. And yeah, we've touched up on the makeup and got lots of layers. Adrian's got about 4 layers on as well, haven't you?
Yeah, but I got thermal fleeces and thermal socks on. I brought thermal socks with me because I knew it would be cold.
Well, you could have warned me.
You also knew the weather.
Didn't after it was warm at home. Because we had them lovely few days. I assumed it would be fine.
Oh, it's raining.
Yeah, it's still raining, so R.I.P. to my lovely straight hair. But oh well. We're here, we've arrived at Fisherman's Bastion. It doesn't quite seem to be the weather for it. I'm really not sure we are going to see a lot. It's
Is it not about seeing the castle?
yeah, I think it is. When it's quite drizzly, or a little bit wet. But yeah, we'll show you what we can see. I don't think we'll be able to stay too long before we have to go and do our river tour. But yeah, it looks absolutely stunning, to be fair. Let me show you. So here is the main building with the super high turret, and then over there are the like smaller turrets and the little walkway. So yeah, hopefully there'll be a few like cards. The church is closed, so we're just going to walk around the top of the bastion, and I really hope they have you know, like information cards somewhere to tell us why it's called Fisherman's Bastion. I've read a little bit online, but I can't remember what it said. So it'd be cool to find out. We're in one of the little turrets, and you get a really cool view of the basilica from here. Adrian's just getting some pictures. The bell ringing stopped. But how beautiful is it? It's absolutely stunning. I love the tiles on the roof and all the domes and everything. It's beautiful. And then if you come this way, I think that's meant to be Saint Stephen, and he was apparently the first king of Hungary, and he brought the Catholic Church to the country. So yeah, that's quite cool. And it's at the cathedral where they have his mummified right hand, so we might see that at some point as well. And I'll show you from the shelter here where there's no rain, but here is what the Fisherman's Bastion looks like. So we're just walking along this top bit up here. I love it, it's absolutely stunning. Like, I love the colours, I love the shapes of everything. Yeah, it's lovely. And I think we're going to go over there where there's the view across the Danube, and you can see the Parliament building. So let's go. Lovely little stroll. It's lovely up here, but the view is stunning. I bet in like summer when it's nice weather. Yeah, at night. Although we'll get a very good view at night. Anyway, on our tour. Here we go. There's the Danube. And through here is the Parliament building. So we were...
Yeah, it is meant to be looked at on the other side.
Yeah, we were on the other side of it this morning on our tour. and it was beautiful, but they said it's best to look at it from this side to get the full effect. So there we go, that's what it looks like. And there is the, oh, focus, there's the basilica, the one with his hand that I was telling you about. So everything, as you can see, is actually not too far away in Budapest. Like the walk this morning was absolutely fine. Like there's the basilica, here is the basilica,
We could have walked.
and obviously here's the parliament, so you can walk everywhere. And look, the lights are slowly starting to come on, which is just, I bet it's going to be beautiful, all lit up tonight. I'm glad we picked the nighttime tour. In summer, they've got like a cafe there, but it's such a nice place to sit and eat.
It's just closed because we're here so late.
Yeah, no, I bet it is, but I bet like the views that you get from it are wonderful. And then they've got some fairy lights over there. We reckon that that's just like a really nice restaurant. Like, why do fairy lights just make everything look so atmospheric? They're so pretty, I love them. I mean, it's a very good background, or it has a very good backdrop, to be fair. The turrets, they're stunning. Of course, everywhere you go, no matter how historic, has to have a Starbucks. I don't think that's a Hilton. Is it really? Well, why is there a Memories of Hungary? I thought it was like a museum.
No, it's a Hilton hotel.
Why do you see that it says Hilton?
The hotel was on the side when we came in.
Oh, well, I did not see that.
Starbucks.
Well, that's why it has a Starbucks then. It's a Hilton.
So I was like, am I going to get something to warm my hands? But I think it's closed.
I don't think so. I reckon the doors are just closed to keep the heat in.
No, it's online that says it's closed.
Okay. Well, there are some absolute lads down there playing bogeys at all clearly the historic sites, just screaming at the top of their lungs. So yeah, that's there we go. Get the shadow out my face. That's interesting. Yeah. You have to laugh. Oh my goodness, look how wet I'm getting. My hair is gonna frizz like crazy. Oh well, I'm not really that bothered because we're going to the baths tomorrow, so I'm sure it will get wet then anyway. I think these are the fishermen that must have protected the place, like carved into the walls, which is, yeah, there's chains on the floor, but yeah, they're carved into the walls, which is really cool. There isn't actually any information points like on the outside that tell you about the place. Oh, focus. Apparently they're all inside, which is obviously closed. So I'm gonna have to have a good look online and see what it's called, Fisherman's Bastion, and I'll let you know. We've got the Starbucks mugs, Hungary and Budapest. I wish I drank coffee so I could collect them because I love seeing these. We're back in Pest. So there's the hill, and there's the castle from this side, and the Bastion where we've just come from. And we are walking along to get to the dock to get on our boat cruise. We do have a bit of a walk because the bus driver was really mean. Because we struggled to get off the bus because people jumped straight on rather than letting us off, and then he could clearly see we wanted to get off, but he just carried on.
He shut the doors while we were walking to them.
Yeah, he literally shut the doors on purpose as we were walking towards them. So yeah, we had to get off at the next stop, but we're it's fine. The rain has abated. Oh. Wait for the tram to go past so you can hear me. The rain has settled a little bit, it's kind of just spitting now, and it is actually very pretty. So it's chilly, but we'll look for the positives.
You're so wet.
Yeah, Adrian has not worn waterproof shoes, so his tutsus are a bit sodden, but you can dry them out on the
Colder.
radiator tonight.
Yeah.
I look like it's such a drowned rat in this camera.
Love you.
You don't, only me.
Love you.
Love you. But yeah, I'm very excited to go on the river cruise at least. Hopefully it'll be warm.
The best one in Budapest.
It is the best one in Budapest, so we'll see if we agree.
Twice.
Adrian has booked it twice. He woke me up so I don't think I explained this very well, but basically this is a very last minute trip. I was on nights last week and I have a couple of days annual leave on Monday and Tuesday, so we decided let's just go away for a couple of days, like why not? So literally on my lunch break in the early hours of Wednesday morning, I booked this trip to Budapest for the Friday, and without thinking about it, booked it for 3 o'clock on Friday. Which meant that with the issues with Manchester Airport, we had to leave really early. So I got home from work at about 9, got like an hour's sleep, and then had to get up, and we got to the airport. And it turns out Manchester Airport was absolutely fine. It took like 10 minutes to get through everything. But yeah, it was a very, very last minute decision. Oh, just going downstairs, trying to be careful so I don't fall again. I was absolutely shattered yesterday, just beyond tired, but I held it together quite well until we got to the hotel, and I said, I'm going to sleep now. I said, if you want to book something for the next couple of days, tonight, you'll have to do it without me. So, what did you do?
Booked it for a month's time.
Yeah, he booked us the boat tour, and he booked it for the 1st of May rather
than the wrong tickets.
And he booked the wrong tickets. He booked like a special pass that we had, and then trying to sort it out at 11:30 woke me up after I'd been asleep for an hour.
I didn't mean to wake you up though.
He didn't mean to apparently, but it didn't matter. I was not in a good mood. That's why we had to go back for a bit today, because I was still like catching up on sleep. But yeah, we've got the tickets booked now, so we're just trying to find the boat. It's our boat. It's I think it's like a glass boat, so hopefully it should be nice and warm, but then because it's glass we'll still get to see all of the sights. And we get a free drink. So if they have Polinska.
Do we get a free drink?
Polinska? I thought you said it was with a free drink.
Yeah, a free soft drink.
Oh, a free soft drink. Well, if it's a soft drink, I'll get Diet Coke, and if it's a drink, I'll try Polinska. Here we go. Here we are on board. It's actually really nice. It's lovely. So we've taken our seats here. Let me show you around. And there's the bar at the back. Which one?
The double-storied one, because he said you could go outside.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of different tours going on. So we're with this one. There's the castle, and we've got little audio guides to, if it wants to focus, to help orientate us with where we are.
Actually drink though.
Yeah, we've got our wine and beers. We've got a little white wine.
What do you mean not bad? It tastes like just juice.
And Adrian went for a beer, but it's really nice, this white wine. I don't know if it's a local.
It's really subtle.
Yeah. We're watching like an informational video at the moment that like is pointing out all the buildings and explaining their like history. We've stopped for some traditional Hungarian langos. Adrian's got a chicken langos burger with chips. And I've got traditional langos, which is like deep fried bread with sour cream and cheese, and oh my god, it is so good. Would definitely recommend. Finished our langos and we've come to the chimney house. I'm full, but Adrian's gonna get a chimney cake. But yeah, this place is really cool, it's really nice. It's called Street Caravan Food, or Street Food Caravan. Really good. It has loads of like different stalls with different things. Okay, we're back. We're back in the room after what feels like quite a long journey home. I'm sure it wasn't, but we are just so cold. I've got straight in bed under the duvet to try and heat up a bit, because I'm blue. Like where I've taken my jeans off, my legs are blue. Adrian's gonna jump straight in the shower to try and warm up, because poor love has been walking around in wet boots all day, so his feet are like freezing. He wore like suede boots which weren't waterproof, and mine are. So yeah, bless him, his little toes have got frostbite, so he's going to jump straight in the shower. Yeah, so we did the boat tour, which was lovely. It was really good. I can imagine in summer when it's a bit warmer and they're able to like open up all the glass windows, it would be even better, just amazing to see everything lit up. But I did still enjoy it, although for some reason they had the aircon on, and I was like, guys, why do you have the aircon on? We don't need this. The initial plan. Pardon?
Hudge beige.
What?
Hudge beige.
What does hudge beige mean?
Huggy baggy.
What are you on about?
How are you, my friend? Huggy baggy.
Hudge vag, huggy baggy. How are you, my
Huggy baggy baraton. Hodge vag baraton.
Hodge vag baraton.
Custernum.
Yeah, I keep saying custernum, but people look at me like I'm crazy, so I was like, am I saying it wrong? Does it not actually mean thank you? Does it mean something like you're horrible?
Sapy veg.
Sapy veg?
You're beautiful.
I know, thank you. Yeah, so custernum is thank you. I'll keep saying it then, even though people do look at me like I've got two heads when I say it. Yeah, the initial plan after the boat tour was to come straight back, but suddenly I was like, Adrian, I think I am actually hungry. I'm gonna have to get some food. And I really wanted to try, oh, what's it called? What's the name of the thing we've just had?
Fried bread with sour cream.
Yes, fried bread. I showed it you. Lagos?
Lagos, yeah.
Lagos? I think that's it. That doesn't sound right for some reason, but yeah.
Lagos.
Lagos.
No,
it's not got a H at the end.
Oh, online it did.
No, that's just how it's pronounced. So we got our Lagos from a place called Street Food Caravan, which I showed a little bit of, but I couldn't too much because it was so cold, but it was really, really good. Would definitely recommend. And they had loads of stuff there. They had like goulash and burger and like bar stalls and stuff like that. It was really, really nice. And then to go home, we got a funnel cake, which I didn't get one because I was too full, but Adrian got one and I just had a few bites of his. And yeah, then we decided to come back. I'm not entirely sure I felt 100% safe, like down right in the middle of town, very late on a Saturday night. Probably like only the same as I would feel in any other capital city, but there was quite a lot of drunk groups of people. We got asked if we wanted Coke within 30 seconds. And yeah, there was two lads that nearly had a fight. Well, they was throwing punches and stuff, so I was a bit like, ooh. And Adrian, as Adrian pointed out, we were like the most obvious tourists you've ever seen. They're dressed like very poorly for the cold weather, with like cameras and everything, so yeah, having to get our phones out for directions. So yeah, I was a little bit on edge, but touch wood, thank God we was fine. But I'm not sure. I think we'll maybe get out of the area a little bit earlier tomorrow night. And we're just planning our day tomorrow, aren't we?
Are we?
Well, we're about to.
We're going to the bath.
Yeah. So Adrian's decided.
Welcome to Budapest. Day 2.
We've already done that.
Retake.
He's been his usual cheery self. Look at that smile. Look at the smile. Are you warming up at all?
No.
No.
Freezing.
Use the elbow. It's not comfy.
The bed really hurts my shoulders. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I cannot get.
No, I mean in general when you're sleeping. Like the pillows offer no support. Thanks.
Sorry.
Thanks. Still on my head.
That's not too bad. You'll be fine there. Yeah. So the plan for tomorrow, is we're gonna go to the baths. We're trying to figure out the best time to go. I'm thinking if we maybe get there around 10, then it'll hopefully not be too busy, but we should be able to get a good sleep. And I kind of want to go and see that place called the Semper. Is it Semper? Semper?
The bar.
Yeah, it's a ruin bar. It's apparently like one of the best ones in Budapest. And we were right by it tonight, but it was obviously like a nightclub, techno, all of this, and I was just like, oh no, definitely not tonight. Yeah, so it was like a proper club techno night, which A, I'm just not really into anyway, and B, when I'm that cold, I was like, you know what, we'll definitely not go in tonight, but we could maybe go back in the day when it's more chilled, just like a bar.
Yeah, I think I'm going to drink more tomorrow.
Are you really?
Yeah, the beer was really nice, and so was the wine.
Yeah, on the boat tour we got just a little glass of white wine, and you got a glass of beer. They were both really good. I mean, I didn't like the beer, but they were both really good.
Yeah, I don't like beer at all, and that beer had a really nice. It still had the horrible beer aftertaste, but it had like
a nice taste.
Yeah, initially.
And the wine was quite mild, wasn't it?
The wine tasted really nice. I've never liked wine.
Yeah.
Out of all the alcohols, I've never really liked anything apart from Bailey's, Guinness, and rum. So yeah, it's interesting to see that not all things taste horrible.
Yeah. We need to try, is it Poliska as well, like the vodka. That wasn't an option on the cruise, so we'll definitely get that tomorrow as well, just to try it. And it should be good, and hopefully we'll have time to fit some other stuff in that we didn't necessarily get to do today. When what are you doing?
I don't know.
Make it thumbnail. And I also learned on the boat tour with the video why Fisherman's Bastion is called Fisherman's Bastion, and it's because back in like the Middle Ages, before it is what it is now, back when it was just like a base, it was protected by the Guild of Fisher Merchants, or Fishermen, Fisher Merchants, anywho. There's our word again, anywho. But that's why it's called Fisherman's Bastion, if anyone had any kind of interest. Yeah, Budapest, like if you actually want somewhere that has like a lot of history as well, like Budapest is definitely seen as like a party town, like stag do's. And we've seen a bit of that like tonight, but there is a lot of really good, interesting history as well, so definitely come for that.
The bus drivers are not nice though.
They're a bit grumpy. They are a bit grumpy.
The trains, trams and buses all try and shut the doors on you.
They do. The doors are open for like a fraction of a second, and we've both had a door shut on us.
Yeah.
And I've had one open on me now on that bus home. So
were you standing in the clearing?
I think I was, but still. Yeah, they're very grumpy, but it's fine.
And
it's quite cheap though to travel. You can get like, we've just got downloaded the app Budapest Go.
£6 for 3 days.
Yeah. Was mine £6 or yours?
Yours.
So mine was £6 for 3 days. And then Adrian, because he's a student, managed to get like a month pass for what, a £5?
Yeah, it was less than yours.
Yeah, it was less than mine. So it's not bad to get around at all, and you can use like all the transport with that. Right, we've had a proper good ramble now, and I'm sure if anyone's made it this far, you are incredibly bored. Please don't mess with my camera.
We need a close-up.
No, we don't. I'm saying good night. Okay, before he gets there, good night.